Have you ever just been thinking like, dang, I wish my parents or someone, my family, my friends, somebody from the neighborhood would have explained to me why not to do certain things. So they would tell us not to do drugs, and I could see the consequences of not doing drugs in the neighborhood. I can see that, people just didn't look the same when doing drugs. You can smell it coming out of their pores, right? But I didn't know the consequences of being not having the right partner. I didn't know the consequences really of having premarital sex. And this is not a religious video. It's just wait to have sex, The consequences of having sex with the wrong person is, now you have a soul tie. Now, and it don't work out, right? And you stayed too long. When I mean staying too long, I'm talking about staying years. Because the story you told yourself in your mind was that it was going to work. You already planned your whole life out, right? And the things that happen in between, the movie scenes, the events, the premieres, ooh, that happen in between, you weren't even prepared for. Green is all outdoors. Green is all outdoors because you just wasn't prepared, because you don't know what you don't know. You don't even know what podcast, what book, what conference to read, what questions to ask, because you don't even have anything to refer to. You've never heard of the situation that you're in. You never experienced it. You're thinking you're the only one that ever went through, you'll go through, and you're not. But ain't nobody talking about it. All they telling you is, don't have sex or I'm going to kill you. Hey, that was enough for me. Don't have sex or you're going to have a baby early. That was enough for me. I graduated high school and didn't have a baby by 17, right? I ended up having a baby at 22, thinking I was prepared for life, and I wasn't really. I'm just thinking, age is equivalent to experience and knowledge and being ready. And it just still so much more I just didn't know. I was just a baby. But some of the books that I'm currently reading now is so good. Man, get knowledge. There's no excuse right now really for not being able to really educate yourself with the internet. You got Google, you got YouTube University. Lord, thank God for YouTube. Lord Jesus Christ, thank you for YouTube. That's where I have obtained a mentor from. That's where I have really healed from different people, podcasts, videos that have come up, and I have used that for part of my journey. I just want to encourage others to get the knowledge that you need. If you got kids and they're young, talk to your kids. Be open to let them know the consequences of choosing wrong. The consequence of choosing the wrong partner. The consequences of having sex without being maturely ready. Meaning, I think sometimes you may never really be ready, right? Because you can live in the same house with someone and everybody have a different experience. You can stay in the same house with someone, have the same experience, but there's different, our perspective on what happened in the house is totally different. So sometimes having sex with someone might not negatively impact some as others. When you're tapping into that person, they might be hitting insecurities that you might take as love, as building up your self-esteem, as trust, as this person gonna be here forever. And it wasn't meant to even be there. But you don't even know. But nobody told me, man. Like, I literally had to find out for myself. I'm literally still finding out. I'm reading books on what people grandma told them when they was 10, 11, 12, 47. The way that grandma put it to that child was like, dang, oh man, that makes sense. I'm listening to podcasts and listening to couples, singles and couples, married people, experience. And I'm like, wow. And take something from it. Or I can certainly relate to what they're going through. Because I was like, man, I was through that. Or how did they deal with it? And so I'm happy with this new knowledge. I really just should have picked up the camera when I first wanted to talk to y'all, instead of trying to be somewhat presentable on camera. Because the message that I'm giving to y'all is not really the message that I had earlier. But it's kind of the same. Get the knowledge if you're older that you need. If you're stuck in a relationship, you're not happy, you got to blame yourself, man. Start taking accountability. You hear me? Like, real talk. Start taking accountability. It ain't that man's fault that you ain't happy. It ain't that woman's fault that you ain't happy. And you haven't been happy for a while. Have you communicated to the person? Have y'all tried working out certain things, like going to therapy, going to conferences, getting a mentor, a coach? If you've done seeking God, seek someone higher than yourself, and not just praying. Faith without works is dead. So if you ain't putting no work behind what you praying for, it ain't gonna work. You have to work at these relationships. You have to work at being your best self. You really have to put in the work. You can't be lazy. And it's not putting the work for just the relationship. You're putting the work for yourself so that you can be whole, so that you can be the best you possibly can be. And that person just getting the overflow of your wholeness. That's even, a word. Anywho. But if you stuck in a relationship and you're just there and you're settling because you're afraid, you might be, approaching 40, or you might be in your 30s. Hell, you might be in your 20s, and you've been in this relationship since you've been a teenager, and you're like, man, I don't even want to start over. Look, I'm 47. I've been single since 40. Okay? I'm alone, but I ain't lonely. I'm happy. I have peace. Real talk. I really have peace. And I'm so grateful. And I find so much joy in finding out new knowledge. I have so much joy in finding out, really getting to know myself. Getting to really learn who Sharina really is. I have so much joy in that. You too can have this joy. Don't be afraid to leave something that's not serving you. If you're going to bed, waking up miserable, you at work, all you can do is just think about how miserable you are in that relationship. Sis, bro, leave. Leave. And then get the healing that you need. A lot of us just not taking care of the traumas from our childhood because we are afraid to go that deep and do the self-healing that's required. But man, it's necessary. It's necessary. So I want y'all to have a great Friday. Have a great day. Do what you need to do for yourself so that you can enjoy this life, because you only get one, man. Like, life is short. You feel that? That was breath that I just took. Now, the breath that might come in 10 more minutes or a minute from now, that ain't even guaranteed. So enjoy the second, the hour, today, because tomorrow is not promised. And it would be of a shame. It would be so much, it would be such a shame that the world don't get to see who God intended you to be. That you don't get to let the world know how good God been to you, because you've tapped into your purpose. You tapped into a person that you didn't even know you could be, and you were able to help others along the way. It ain't just about you. God needs you to be your best self so you can help other people. God don't need you holding on to all that greatness that's within yourself. Just for you. No, you need to be able to share that with others so you can set others free. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off this video. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Be blessed. Okay, bye.